Fash is a YouTuber who you may or may not have heard of before. He has over 14 million subscribers along with over 5 billion total channel views. And the type of content he posts is, well, let's get to that in a minute. So Fash would make his channel on June 8th of 2022, only to start posting videos just 2 days after. And even if it's just his first video, it already looks quite disturbing. Here's a peek. Fash would keep making content like this, like making more player death videos in Rainbow Friends or some other questionable videos, but nothing really out of the ordinary. But eventually, Fash started making Rainbow Friends animations, and some of his thumbnails look a little bit off-putting, starting off with a slight change in content. By the way, if you don't know what Rainbow Friends is, well, it's a fairly popular Roblox game which peaked around 1 to 2 years ago, garnering hundreds of thousands of concurrent players at once. Anyways, here's a peek at one of his Rainbow Friends videos. It's safe to say by this point Fash had an audience here on YouTube for his, I'd say, pretty talented animations. Eventually he began to follow more trends like making Roblox doors related animations when that game got big, as well as other different trends like Five Nights at Freddy's or the Amazing Digital Circus. Some of his thumbnails around this time were still questionable, but nothing too crazy. Now fast forward to more recent times, and regardless of Fash's fanbase being in the millions at this point, his content started becoming more out of the ordinary. Not just his thumbnails, but some parts of his videos became pretty disturbing in my opinion. Take a look at this. Now for this being content targeted towards kids, thus making this a kids channel, it isn't your normal regular kind of content you would normally see if you were just a kid scrolling on YouTube. I just think it's kind of bizarre. Now take a look at this clip from his most recent video at the time of me recording this. Yeah, I just think videos like this are pretty disturbing for them being targeted towards kids, but that's just what I think about it. But when I began to look at some of his other videos, I began to question other things. Take a look at this. As you can see, this content is pretty questionable, and I think that it may not be suitable for kids. Some comments began to point this out and question this type of content since it isn't what Fash always posted. However, I do think that his animations nonetheless are very talented, and I do believe he deserves the fame he has achieved. But don't lie, you would be at least a little uncomfortable if you randomly saw this scrolling on YouTube. Fash has also uploaded some of his bizarre clips to YouTube Shorts, meaning you could randomly come across this while binge scrolling. But all in all, Fash is a very large animator who still makes content to this day, and while his animations may be well made, there's a disturbing side to his videos that would definitely unnerve some people. but however, it's something I would consider immoral or terribly wrong, as everyone has their own preferences of content that can include videos like Fash's. But I do think he needs to switch content like this up, as I think it's too much for it just being targeted towards kids. But that's enough of me talking about Fash, so I'll see you.